Okay, let's talk about political economy again, and our focus here will be on David Ricardo and political economy theory. Okay, David Ricardo was popular for his work, The Principles of Economy, published in 1817. And in his work, he was mainly concerned about the distribution of wealth, and he saw the scope of economy to be that which determine the law that regulates the distribution of produce of the earth into wealth, wages, and profits. That is what we get from the earth, from nature, converting them into wealth, wages, and profits. Okay, now he developed a pure labor cost theory where labor acts as the foundation and the source and the substance of value. Labor, in his labor cost theory, acts as the foundation, the source, and the substance of value. Now, he also distinguished between natural price and market price. Market price may deviate due to fluctuation in demand and supply. Okay, so market price may rise, and when market price rise, it produces more capital, okay, from the profits. Okay, and when we have more capital, we have more production. Okay, so his labor theory was actually criticized by the Marxian school, okay, for exploitation. He advocated for uh, more labor, okay, and when we have more labor to produce, okay, we're able to get more wealth. Okay, so he said that in the long run, the natural price of labor will increase, okay, due to the increase uh cost of producing food, okay, and production. Now let me explain this. Now the price of labor, that is maybe their wages, is going to increase as the cost of the food we produce increase here, and then we have a lot of population for consumption. Okay, so it's going to increase the price of labor. Okay, and then he said that with this, at that time, we allow the laborers to live in subsistence level. That is, the income, their wages will continue increasing due to this increase in the cost of producing food and the population. Okay, so this will help them to live in subsistence level. It is called the Ricardo iron law of wages. Okay, and also he advocated for a competitive market. Okay, and in a competitive market, the strength of demand and supply will determine the wages of the laborers. Okay, so now when we have MTN, Glo, Airtel, and so on in a competitive market, okay, so when we have higher demand and supply, okay, we will need more labor. Do you get it now? And this will also determine the wages of the laborer because they will be highly demanded for. Okay, so on foreign trade, he brought out the theory of comparative cost. Now, in the theory of comparative cost, countries are advised to produce where they have cost advantage. And where do they have cost advantage? In areas where they have enough of resources to produce, and when they have enough resources to produce, they do not consume all. They are able to also export others. So, for example, in Nigeria, we have abundance of oil and abundance of agricultural products. Okay, so when we discover this, we do not consume all. We are able to export. This is where we have our cost advantage. Okay, so we're able to export to countries that do not have these things that we have, and then we're able to accumulate high income. Now, he advised that we should only import where we have cost disadvantage. Okay, so where we have cost disadvantage can be in electronics. Okay, so we import those things from China and we export those things that we have comparative advantage to other countries. Okay, also he advocated for non-interference of the government. Okay, so we see that his policy is also like capitalism. Although he didn't mention capitalism in his work, it was however exposed that the exploitation of labor was however exposed in his work by Karl Marx. Okay, and it was evident that capitalism played a key role in his economic development. Okay, so those that is for David Ricardo. Okay, you can read more on him, his profile, and so on. But these are his basic economic ideas. Thank you so much for listening. Please do subscribe, comment, share, and also turn on notification. Thank you.